project titled Design and Development of Ambulance Dispatch Management System using MERN Stack. So now I'll tell about the project. This project is developed to improve emergency medical transportation by providing a fast, secure, and efficient ambulance dispatch system. So, in nowadays or in many hospitals, ambulance service centers, ambulance management is still handled manually through phone calls and paper records. This manual process often leads to delay, communication issues, and difficulty in tracking ambulance availability during emergencies. To overcome these challenges, we developed a web-based ambulance dispatch management system using the MERN Stack. So, which is consistent of MongoDB, Express.js, React.js, and Node.js. The system provides a centralized platform where hospitals, dispatch operators, drivers, and administrators can efficiently manage emergency ambulance services. So now I'll tell about the project objectives. The main objective of this project is to automate the complete ambulance dispatch process, and this system helps in receiving emergency requests, finding the nearest ambulance or available ambulance, allocating drivers, monitoring dispatch status, maintaining complete records, generating reports, and reducing the paperwork. So, by automating these processes, the application reduces emergency response time, improves coordination between hospitals and ambulance operators, and enhances overall patient care. So, we have used some advanced technologies. Now, let me explain the technologies used in this project. So, for the front end, we used React.js to build a responsive and user-friendly interface. And for the backend development, we used Node.js and along with that Express.js to develop secure REST APIs. So the database is developed using MongoDB, which stores all information related to users, ambulances, drivers, hospitals, emergency requests, dispatch details, notifications, and reports. For user authentication, we implemented JWT Authentication, ensuring secure login and role-based access. So, we also integrated NodeMailer to send email notifications whenever required. So, the system uses our system supports different types of users. The first user is the administrator who manages the entire system, and the first user is the administrator, and the second user is the dispatcher who receives emergency requests and assign ambulances. The third user is the driver who accepts assigned trips and updates the trip status. The fourth user is the hospital staff who registers emergency requests and monitors ambulance status. Each user has different permissions according to their role and ensuring security and proper management. So now I'll explain about the execution process of this project. First, we need to go, this is the dashboard of this project. We need to go to the users. In this users, you can see ambulance dispatch system. Here we need to add the dispatcher, driver, and hospital staff because the administrator is already in the user list. So I'm adding the dispatcher now, giving this as a name. I'm giving the email and I'm giving the password. Already we have clicked the dispatcher in the drop down. Here I'm giving the mobile number. Here we need to click on the create user. You can see here the dispatcher is created. Now we need to create the driver. I'm giving the email and I'm giving the password. Here I have already selected the driver. I'm giving the mobile number. Here click on the create user. See, again driver also created. Now we need to create the hospital staff. password, mobile number. Click on the create wizard. You can see that administrator has created, dispatcher has created, driver has created, hospital staff is also created. Now we need to add the ambulances. Before adding the ambulances, first here you can see that select driver. Before adding the ambulances, first we need to create the drivers. So I'm creating the driver. Mobile number, license number, you can give anything. Experience, you can share morning shift, evening shift, or afternoon shift. You need to click on if the driver is busy, you need to click on the busy. On duty means you can click on the on duty. Offline means offline. Available means I'm clicking on the available and add driver. You can see that in the driver list the driver is added. So after adding the drivers, we need to add the hospitals also. So I'm creating the hospital here. Something etc. I'm giving the contact number, department, ambulance contact, and hospital. You can see that here in the actions we can edit this and we can delete this. So now we need to add the ambulances. So I give the vehicle number as 11, registration number as vehicle type motor, current location. You can see that the driver is here. We have created in this driver, the driver is located here. Now you can click on the available and add the ambulance. So this is the ambulance list. So now we need to check the hospital management. So we need to log out from this. I'm giving here the hospital management. Now here we need to send the request to the dispatcher. I'm sending the request. I'm giving the patient name and I'm giving the patient mobile number. Pickup location I'm giving here. I'm giving the hospital which we have created in that. Here I'm clicking on the file inventory. I'm clicking on the medium, create request. You can see the status is pending. You can see in the notifications also. So we need to log out from this and we need to check in the dispatcher that request has been came or not. Login. You can see that pending request. You can see here. So we need to go to the request. See pending. We can go to the dispatches and we can. You can see that we have selected the fire injury in the before hospital management, and you can see that I'm given the 11 as a ambulance number and driver 1 assigned dispatch. So you can see dispatch assigned successful. You can see the notifications also. Again log out from this and we need to log in as the driver. See, you can see here assign. This is the dashboard of the driver dashboard, dispatches. Here you can see we need to update the status now. Accept the dispatch and save. You can see that accepted, and now we need to start the trip and save. On the way we click on the patient picked, save, patient picked, and we have to click on the reach the hospital, save, and we need to click on the completed trip, save. The dispatch history has completed. Now log out from this and log in as the admin. Give the password. I'll show you in the reports and analytics. You can see here at ambulance status, emergency request per month is 1. You can see the daily emergency request, emergency type distribution. You can see here dispatch history. The status is completed. So this is about our project. If you want to watch more videos, please come to our channel and watch our videos. Thank you.